Hi, I'm Liz Atwell and I'm going to be talking about the philosophy of freedom. This book is the most radical book that Steiner wrote. It's the foundation of all his thought, and it was investigating that inspired me. I think it's the only book that would have convinced me that he had something important to say. What I feel Steiner is doing in this book is that he is removing the blinkers from the Western mindset. What I hadn't realised before I read this book was that I was unconsciously carrying assumptions that I hadn't realised I even had, a sort of set of blinkers that a modern scientific Western mindset gives you. And it's not that he can prove that those are wrong, but he gets you in this book to really reconsider a lot of the things that you haven't, these assumptions, this paradigm that you're carrying. And that's where the book makes you rework them through. He makes you think them again. And as you think them, you begin to see that there's more than one point of view that you can take. Well, my personal question has always been, can we access truth in any real form? Is there a way that we could know anything for sure? And what Steiner does is he clarifies the act of knowing so that he brings it down to the simplest possible elements. And he shows you where in your thinking it's possible that you might be free. So he shows you there's a self-contained place in your thinking where it's absolutely clear that you could be free. It's a place which, if you build from that place, you can be sure that what you're thinking and feeling and willing is coming from a place that is not being determined by anybody or anything else. I think Steiner, when he wrote this book, was concerned to strip away the assumptions that he felt had built up through a Western materialistic scientific viewpoint and show the assumptions for what they were. We can begin to know ourselves and the world, and that would be the true basis of freedom. And that's what he set out to try to do, to set you free from the assumptions that we're unconsciously carrying.